Good morning. I hope this is a nice morning for you. This is our day 6 of the Pause Project. And I'm so glad you're here. Good job for waking up, or whenever you end up watching this. Give yourself a high five every time that you actually sit down to try to concentrate, to try to focus the mind. This is no easy effort. The skills and techniques of sitting, closing your eyes, or keeping them open and trying to focus and keep mind and present attention seems simple, but really, truly, it is a constant effort. And in our classical yoga text, it is defined as effort towards steadiness of mind. Practice is effort towards steadiness of mind. And that little verse or should just give you a little bit of comfort as well. I know it's been one of my favorites for a long time, but the comfort in it is it's just asking you to make an effort to just try. It's not saying you have to, it's not saying you're missing the point if you can't. It's just say make an effort to keep your mind in present attention as often as you can. And the meditation practice is our opportunity to do so. It's the chance to sit down, see if you can just focus on whatever the object is that you've chosen. And honestly, what a privilege it is to have the opportunity to feel safe in our home, to get quiet, and not have to worry about other things, that we can take 15 to 30 minutes to try to do this on a daily basis. And once you start doing the practice, once you start doing meditation or breath work or asana, and you start to notice the benefits of how you feel when you are doing these practices, or you notice that, I can put a little space between stimulus and response, then it becomes, wait for it, your responsibility to do these practices more often so that you can influence others in a positive way. And it's not even really in a direct way where you're trying to tell them about meditation or pranayama, or you could do that, but it doesn't have to be so direct. It's more that they might notice that, hey, there's something different about you. And the difference is that you listen intently, that you don't react as strongly, that there are changes that seem to be positive in your life in just your day-to-day interactions, just how you interact with your family, your friends, and people start to notice and be curious. And maybe they don't take up a meditation practice, but maybe they start to think about, Sarah's really patient when she talks to me. She really listens. I like that. I like the way it makes me feel. And maybe they start to do something similar. So you really can have a positive influence on those around you. And the meditation practice is one of the tools we have to help this go. And now it is needed more than ever. So good job waking up. See if you can do the best you can to keep your mind in present attention. And then I was going to tell you for our, not the next time, but the time after, we're going to have a guest speaker, and she's going to be leading a few different techniques. Her name is Amy Stevens, and she's a yoga teacher at the Union. So if you have an opportunity, make sure you tune into that one. Okay, let's get ready. Let's go find our comfortable seat. Remember, you can be sitting in a chair. You can have your feet flat on the floor. You can be supported. We just want to be able to sit with interested attention. So we don't want to be sleepy, but we also want to be able to be comfortable enough that the mind doesn't continually take us out with the sensations of our body to the best of our ability. Remember that your object can be anything that you want it to be, but many times the object of the breath is an easy one that everybody can use, which basically just goes back to watching the inhale and watching the exhale, or saying to yourself, inhale and exhale. And then again, you could use a mantra, you could have an object in your mind's eye, but choose something uplifting and something that you think you can stay with. And if you want to know a little bit more about choosing your object, go back and watch a couple of our other videos that we made in the beginning. Okay, let's get started. So find a comfortable seat. Close your eyes if that's comfortable for you. I'll remind you that once we get started, you'll hear a starting bell, a middle bell to bring you back to your awareness, and then an ending bell. Just take these first few moments to hear anything there is to hear that your ears can pick up. Search all the sounds around you. Try not to place a label on these sounds as good sounds or bad sounds. And then let the sounds just be sounds in the soundscape. And bring your awareness to your body. Notice the temperature of the room on your skin. Notice the feeling of your clothes on your body. Notice the movement of your breath as it moves the rib cage and belly outward. On the inhale and on the exhale, notice that everything just relaxes back to its original position. And if you're choosing to watch the breath this morning, this is some qualities you can observe. How it moves in the body, the temperature of the breath is, what the depth and rate is. And remember, if the body starts to call to you to give a little nagging awareness, just allow yourself to recognize that sensation and see if you can soften to it. See if you can let it just slowly ease. And do the best you can to stay with your chosen object. And when you have a thought, you just say to yourself, thinking, or oh well, and come back to watching and noticing. We'll begin, and I will bring you back when it's time. Gently begin to bring your awareness back to the space that you're in. Maybe move your fingers, roll your wrist around. You can turn to the left or the right. And maybe drop your chin towards your chest. And then lift your chest and look up as high as you can. Bring your palms together. And cup your hands over your eyes, with the eyes open and the hands. And slowly bring your hands down to your lap. Great job, everybody. I would encourage you, if you have like 2 minutes, to grab a piece of paper or a journal and maybe write down a few things of why are you doing this? Why are you waking up in the morning or watching this during the day? What are the things that you feel are important about it? And then we'll talk about that on Wednesday or the next time we do this or whenever you watch it. All right, have a wonderful morning, and I'll see you again in a day or two.